Hello everyone, if you're not in any way familiar with Warframe and more specifically Prime Warframes and weapons, Prime weapons and Prime Warframes are the better versions of already existing weapons and Warframes. For example, Bolter and Bolter Prime, Ivara and Ivara Prime, and so on. There is also some exceptions like Ofena Prime that has no normal counterpart, but that is pretty much it. Both Prime Warframes and weapons can be crafted from parts which you can get from different relics. There is 4 kinds of them: Lith, Meso, Neo and Axii. Technically there's also the Requiem relics, the 5th kind, but don't farm those now. They don't do anything for Prime parts. You can get the relics from different places as rewards, for example Plains of Eidolon, excavations, disruptions and more, but I'll show you a few great ways to get them. Okay, now, let me quickly explain what the AABC rotations are. Every defense, excavations, and other endless missions besides disruption have an AABC rotation. This means that the first 2 rewards are going to be from A rotation, the 3rd from rotation B, and the 4th from rotation C. After that, the rotations are going to reset, so 2 A rotations again, then B, and then C again, and again and again. Every single game mode has different rotations. For example, this is defense, and it shows A rotations with this rewards, B rotations with this rewards, and C rotations with this rewards. I know that at first it is really hard to get this, but when you get the system, you get it. So, yeah. The only endless missions that are a little bit different are disruption missions that have no rules to them, so yeah. Help yourself by reading this little graph right here, and I'm not going to explain it because it's quite complicated, so yeah. Okay, now, we're going to get into the relics, but just the last sentence before we start. The first is going to be the most efficient and the least time-consuming way, and then some other ways if you also want some materials like cryotic and stuff like that. But now for real, let's look at the Lith relics. The fastest way to get Lith relics is continuously running a capture mission called Hepit in the Void. This is the current Scarlet Spear update relic drops, but they might change over time because there's always new Warframes, but there are still going to be relics only, so yeah. The second way is any excavation on Earth, Venus or Mars, since you might get a relic on the B and C rotation of successful excavations. This way is definitely not the quickest, but if you don't have the much needed cryotic and want relics as a side thing, it is amazingly great. If you want to get Lith relics and a tiny bit of Meso relics, try out Void Defense Note Taranis for a 100% chance on rotations A, about 80% for Lith and 20% chance for Meso on B, and 50-50 chance on Lith or Meso on rotation C. If you want to get the specific set of relics, like releases of new Warframes or opening of an already existing vault, you should always check out the bounties at Cetus on Earth or Fortuna on Venus. It is true that bounties take a lot of time to do, but if you want to get some standing for Ostrons or Bellyheads, be my guest, it's the best way. That's it for the Lith relics. Now let's continue with the second ones. Meso. Fastest way to get them is in the Void Node Ukko capture, which has about 50-50 chance to get a Meso or a Neo relic. If you also want some Oxium, a defense mission called Io on Jupiter is your jam on the rotations A, so help yourself and get everything. Also, as Lith, check the bounties for the newly released Warframes and vaulted relics. That is all for the Meso. Sadly, there is no more reliable ways to get them when you compare it time-wise, because no one would do a 20-minute mission just to get one. So let's continue with the next one, Neo relics. As mentioned before, there is a 50-50 chance for Meso or Neo relics in the Void capture mission Ukko. For a 100% Neo chance, try out A and B rotations of Mithra Interception in the Void with Axii relics on rotation C. If you want to get Neo relics but wouldn't mind an additional Meso one, there is a defense mission in the Void node Belenus, with again a 50-50 chance for Meso or Neo relics for the A rotations and 100% on rotation B. You also get Argon crystals for playing in the Void, which is quite nice if you lack them. If you want to quickly level up some weapons, try out defense mission on Sedna called Hydron with about a 70% chance for Neo relics on rotation A. Disruption mission called Ur on Uranus, not taking any chances, can also get you about 100% of a chance for a Neo relic. And as the Lith and Meso before, you can also check out the bounties. And now for the Axie relics. The best and pretty much only 3 ways to look for them are 1. Bounties, 2. Interception missions on Pluto, Sedna or Iris, and for the last, the quickest way, disruption mission called Apollo on Lua, a 100% chance, but only if you manage to defend all the 4 nodes. That's it for the Axie relics, so the only thing I will tell you next is that you can also buy relic packs from your syndicate, but they are 100% random. Same goes for the market and platinum for a relic pack, which is definitely a no-go. Also, if you have everything unlocked, you can do it on the syndicate, but if you don't, just please save up your standing. It is a lot better to buy a new weapon or a mod or even a decoration than waste it on relic packs. Just a quick little tip, if you go to the codex and click X, go to the universe and then relics and arcanes, go down to the relics and click on one, for example this one. You can see the drop sources for relic packs in the void, Cetus bounties or Valis bounties and stuff like that. A lot better. That's actually it. There is a bunch of ways to get relics, but these ones I found are the least time consuming and worth the grind. If some of you would like to complain for not adding a mission that only give one sort of relic, for example an Axie on rotation C of defense mission, you really have a lot of time and should probably also be doing something else. I had the same problem. Warframe can wait, definitely. On another note, there is also a relic called the Requiem relic, but I did not include it into this video because I already made one, which you can see in the upper corner right there. Yeah, thank you for watching. Please like, share, or maybe even subscribe, and don't forget to comment if this video helped you, because if it didn't, I'm not going to make more of these. They are very time consuming, because the first thing I do is check the wiki and write everything out, then check this stuff in real game if they work or at least are semi-accurate, and then make a video about it, because yeah, they sometimes it sucks. Thank you again for watching and have a nice day. Bye guys.